Hi everyone, and welcome to Taste Test with Mike. The other day I tried lean cuisine chicken, I think it was chicken fried rice is what it was called also. And I didn't think it was, it was kind of bland if I remember. Something about it, it wasn't, it wasn't the best. It needed a little something on it. I think I ended up putting some soy sauce on it there at the end. But I like to try them without anything on them, so it doesn't change the taste. I mean, I could put soy sauce on it at first and say, that tastes pretty good, because it always tastes better when you put a little on it. But I like to to try them, before I add anything to them. But this one I got from Dollar Tree, and it's Michelina's chicken fried rice. So, well, $1, and I'm sure the lean cuisine, even at Walmart, was over. I'd say it was over $2. I can't remember how much they are. They're something like $2.37 or $2.38 maybe, but they're $2.99 at Kroger. So anyway, let's see how these stack up nutrition wise. 410 calories. That's definitely more calories than was in the lean cuisine one. I think it had something like 300. Maybe, if that. 11 grams of total fat, that's 14%. I know that had less also. And saturated fat, 1 gram's 5%. 10 milligrams of cholesterol, that's not too bad, that's 3%. The sodium is definitely higher than it was in the lean cuisine. At 940 milligrams is 41%. Total carbs, 66 grams is 24%. 1 gram of fiber gives you 4% of your fiber. 3 grams of total sugar, 1 gram added is 2%. It's got 11 grams of protein, that gives you 11% of your protein. 6% of iron, 8% of calcium, and 6% of potassium. So not terrible or anything, but that sodium there is pretty high. I'm just going to eat half of it. So in the microwave oven, lift corner to vent, 2 minutes, stir, recover, and another 1 to 1.5 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back and show you what it looks like. Okay, here's what it looks like. You can see the vegetables in it, some peas and carrots. The chicken is cubed, so you can pretty much count on it when it's like that. It's a little bit, processed or has some kind of filler. It smells fairly good. Let's see what this... The texture of the chicken is not all that bad, though. It doesn't seem really spongy. So that's not too bad. Looks like some little red pepper maybe in it. It's really not too bad. I think a lot of the flavor you're getting probably comes from the salt in it. Well, it sounds funny, but salt does make things taste better. Because I don't detect any real seasoning very much, except for maybe salt. It's not real bland, though. If I did put a little bit of soy sauce, I couldn't put much with that much sodium. To be to be a dollar meal, it's not that bad. Really, I'm not going to say it tastes fantastic, but it has actually probably more flavor than the Lean Cuisine one did. Although the Lean Cuisine one is better for you, but like I ended up putting some soy sauce on it to give it a little more flavor. But I could probably actually eat this without any soy sauce on it. It could stand a little more vegetables. They're real small, like the carrots are really fine, pieces. So it doesn't take that much to make it look like it has a lot of carrots in it, but it's little tiny shreds. Peas, it's got some. That's about the only thing I could say. It could stand more vegetables, but it's not that bad. It's one of the better ones that I've tried of Michelina's. I mean, if it weren't for the sodium, I would give it a higher rating. But I would say about a 3.5 is what I would give it. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's not that bad either. It could stand more chicken in it too. There's not a ton of chicken in here by any means, if you looked when I was showing you. But it's $1, and I think you would like it, and I might even get this one again sometime. But chances are I'd have to put something on it. Even if I put something like Mrs. Dash or something to give it a little more flavor, but it's not really bad. So I would recommend it. The only reason, like I said, the main reason I give it, took some the stars away is because it's kind of high on that sodium, and so for me, I mean, if you're watching your sodium, you might want to. You can't do anything to take away the sodium out of it. Like in my case, I'm just going to eat half of it. Maybe you could add something to it, some more vegetables or something like that. But that's still not going to change the sodium either. But that's one of the things I've got to look at. So that's what that's one of the things I thought was a bad, kind of not super bad, but I mean, was not as good for you because of the sodium. So, it's you're paying for something that's, a deal. It's hard for them, I'm sure, to make it any better than it is and sell it to Dollar Tree at a cost where they'll buy it and still sell it for $1 and make profits. So I guess it's to be expected. I've got a few more. As I see new Michelina ones, I'll get some so I can compare them to the other brands. But all in all, if you're on the bottom line is, if you're on a tight budget, which after the first of the year, we're going to be having to tighten our belts. We've kind of overspent, for the holidays, and we, charged a lot of stuff. I just got done charging a dishwasher, so we're going to have to look for more economical things too. Like I said, after the first of the year, kind of watch what we're doing. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this taste test with Mike. I would try it, see what you think. You're only going to be losing $1. If you're not, worried about your sodium intake, you're gonna like it for sure. But I mean, it's the flavor. The sodium is about the only thing that's probably, like I said, giving it flavor. So that's the only thing. So a lot of the Michelina ones are kind of that way, but they're passable, I'd say. So that's about the best I can do for it. 3.5 stars. I hope you enjoyed this taste test with Mike. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't need too many to get to 3K. As of like earlier, I only needed 3 more, but they fluctuate up and down. So share this out with somebody today. Let's get me over 3K, and we'll have to celebrate. So thanks so much, everybody. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you later on. God bless.